everyone. So today's on the talk show, we have Mr. Deepak Goel with us, and what to say more about him? It's the best that he described how he started his entrepreneurial journey. So Deepak, on to you.
Yeah, thank you, Saakshi. Thanks for welcoming. See, when I was doing MBA, so I was attending some entrepreneurship events. Okay, I was lucky enough to become a part of ESL at my college during my MBA. So I was attending, some startups events. I was also a part of organization team. So I had some sort of understanding of entrepreneurship, starting a venture. Honestly speaking, before MBA, I had no idea about what is entrepreneurship, how to start a venture. But these kind of events really helped me a lot. So after the MBA, I joined a company. Okay, I joined IMRB International, work there in research. But gradually, there was something in my mind that I would like to start something on. Why this venture? Why ad tech company? Because when I was doing preparation for my medical entrance, which is today NEET. At that time, we call it PMT, pre-medical test entrance. So I had an issue that I was looking for good teachers, and I was also looking for, if I join this institute, whether I would get that teacher or not. So that was a problem I was facing. So at that time, I had no idea about the online education, because at that time there was nothing as such over there. We were simply joining an institute like Akash, Fedji, and Oasis, and we were just going the classes. But when I was in a job, because it was now 2013, when I understood that there are a lot of companies in e-learning space where we can join, where we can actually take the help from the trainers across the world. Okay, just sitting at your home and you can take the help from the teachers over there. So I had an idea about it. So I started an online test portal which was called testformula.com. So testformula.com was basically an online test portal where the students could come, they could take mock papers, they can see their reports, among all the students where they stand at. And in this way, they're also getting the guidance from the teachers over there, the solutions made by the teachers who are the best in the industry, in the particular segment. Okay, if I'm talking about biology, so biology. So in this way, this idea came up to start an edtech venture. And we took it to 2015. We started in 2013. We took it to 2015. But the way we had thought, I mean, me and my co-founders, the way we had thought, it didn't work out. But we were having a blog on Test Formula, which was getting traffic. So we started a blog over there, and to put a different name, to book a different brand over there, we put a brand Edu4Sure. And in this way, the edu4sure.com was born. So initially, it was just a blog. Later on, we started creating a trainers pool and providing the training services and certification courses. So this was the way we started, an edtech company.
Wow. So Edu4Sure started in the year?
Basically, the company was founded in 2013, but the idea got pivoted because the online test was not working. So what we did, we rebranded the name to Edu4Sure, which was actually taken in 2015. And then, we started working on the training services. Before that, it was an online test portal only, as I said.
Okay.
So we basically pivoted the model. Okay, we were in the education only, but we just changed from the online test to the online training.
Online training. Yeah, the format got changed. I mean, the way,
Yes.
So,
yes.
Whenever we are starting up, as you saw your first challenge, that test formula was not working so much as it should. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Then you started Edu4Sure, and then Edu4Sure must have also seen some challenges in the years down the lane. So what was that particular challenge that that shook you, but you still continued on the journey?
So see, whatever the venture is, the basic challenge is always the same. That is a team build. Okay, in a test formula, we also got certain paid customers. Okay, we were actually platform where we were partnering with the coaching institutes, and we were providing the online test platform to their students. Okay, so we were charging the coaching institutes, and sometimes we were charging the direct students as well. But the challenge was same. That was a team building. Okay, like my co-founders at that time left because we were having some financial constraint. The way we had thought it was not working. So in a very amicable manner, we spent, and I started the Edu4Sure. So the one challenge is always same when I was there at Edu4Sure all alone. Again, there was a challenge of team building. So team building is, I think, a common and a basic challenge for any startup or any company when you start, because the people ask a lot of questions that where is your office, who are the people working, what salary you would pay. So for a for an entrepreneur, the team building is really a difficult challenge, especially in a today's environment where a lot of startup companies which are well funded and can pay 3 times 4 times higher. Second, they can have a good office. So honestly speaking, these are the challenges everybody face, like team building. Okay, so right now we are 7 people as a full time, and we have a trainers pool of 1,200 people because we are a trainers aggregator company. So the second challenge comes when we started putting the trainers pool in our portal. So when we have a trainers pool, so these trainers are either freelancers or they're working in MNC. So they impanel with us, okay, and they work on a project basis. So now the trainer's loyalty is the second challenge. The first challenge is team building. The second is trainer's loyalty, because when you are pitching a corporate, you provide a trainer. Most of the times, the trainers exchange the cards, exchange the contacts with the HR and L&D team of a corporate, and sometimes they directly, connect with them. So in this way, you connect the trainer with the corporate. You put certain part of the revenue you are generating, because you are paying the trainers from the revenue you are generating from the corporate line. But the trainers understand that you can every trainer understand that we are having more money and we are paying them some share of that money, because that was our business. But in this way, there's a huge challenge that how would you manage the trainers loyalty? Why a trainer would not directly connect with the corporate? So that is another challenge which we are still facing, although we have certain MOUs with the corporate, and 70% of the corporate understand it, but still there are challenges which we are still facing. The third is because we were in a training programs. Okay, it is a very saturated market, a lot of people are there. So although we put the trainers who are having who are highly experienced, but still there was a challenge that whether we can create job oriented training programs or not. Because what the people want, jobs, they want jobs. If we are not providing a training which is very much job oriented, which can help a learner to learn the skill and implement in a job, then it is of no use to the learner. So the third challenge to create a, but that was easy because that was something we did brainstorming, we did a lot of research, and accordingly we started the content. But the two challenges, the team building, which is common across all the companies. In fact, the big company also face the same challenges. Obviously, less than us, the Bootstrap company face more challenges. Second is in our specific business, the trainers' loyalty. How would we keep the trainers with us and they would not directly connect with the corporate? So these are the challenges we face.
I can totally understand, because this is something like that we, under my brand Mind Dynamics, even we were offering corporate trainings back in 2019. That's when like we just started. And that time even we faced similar kind of challenges, that when we are giving, like when we are showing our commitment and when we are showing our dedication towards helping trainers, but similarly like a similar response was not, I would not say everyone is like that, but it does happen. You have a mixture of people in the market. You have a mixture, like it's in the family, like you have a mixture
Yes.
of people with different kinds of natures. So you cannot control them. It's something beyond your control. But definitely then adding value and doing stuff is something that still remains with us, and that keeps us integrated with the brands that we still work with today, even after 2 years. So definitely, I feel that for Edu4Sure also right now you have entered into the training space, and even Mind Dynamics, we are also into training space. And we all know that in the past 1.5 year, or I would say approximately 2 years, since like the whole pandemic situation has arisen around the world, we've seen a huge competitive market being generated for training
Yes.
and coaching industry.
True, very true.
Yeah, some of them, they are I would not say, again, like there is a mix of people. Some of them, they are really very authentic. There are trainers, mentors and coaches from the industry who have really done very good job by connecting to people through social media. But then somewhere social media is also indirectly leading to a wrong side of training and coaching industry. So what are the challenges that you feel, again, again coming up in a competitive market can be for Edu4Sure?
See, the market is really competitive. If I give you an examples, then Simply Learn is there, Analytics Vidya is there. Because see, first understand the Edu4Sure business. We have two main business. One is a corporate training. The second, we have the online certification program, which anybody can take. So we have a portal where the people go, they see the courses, the self-paced courses, the recorded courses, and they take it on their own. Okay, and then they start studying. If they need a doubt session, they can book a trainer. The first one, which we started as a corporate training only, which where we were pitching the colleges as well, and we were doing the corporate training. Now, if I consider these big companies like Simply Learn and Analytics Vidya is also getting a lot of funds. The company has really done a good job, and they have raised the funds, and they're also in a similar kind of business where they are doing a corporate training as well as are also targeting the direct customers as well who directly take their courses. Now, if I see the market is competitive, but there is always you can say a space for everybody, because that is called entrepreneurship, where you see the gap and you can fill the gap. And if I say the market is huge, then everybody, if doing a good job and the good work, then definitely they get the revenue as well. For example, I would not say we should focus only on a revenue. Okay, being a startup, we should first focus the problem. If you are solving a problem, the money will definitely follow. For example, in this case, in a tech company where we are providing the training certification program, the people know a lot of companies like Udemy is one which provides the courses starting from 300 rupee to 10,000. So when a customer comes to us, they say your company is not very much known to us. Okay, although we heard a bit about it, but Udemy is a marketplace and they are giving me the same course at 300 rupees. So this is again a very competitive thing. Forget about Simply Learn Analytics with the other companies, you know, which charge higher than us, but they're company which are providing. So again, the competition. So how would tackle these things? So we actually, focus on the content part. So if your content is something which is job oriented, if you're providing the customized content as well, for example, if we are talking about let us say an example of analytics course, and somebody is coming from an HR background, if we are giving that particular person the HR data rather than the marketing data, so the person would be more happy to work on our data sets. So that is what we regularly do. We focus on a customized content, and definitely we update the content as well. So in this way, somewhere you compete with this market, because the big companies. Okay, I'm not against any big company. Okay, they are also doing great, but the big company take more time to update the content, to understand what exactly customized requirements are, because they have certain standards to follow, and some sort of procedures are longer for them. But a company like us, if we really want to stay in a market, we have to first focus only on a customer point of view. Okay, let me explain this way. Suppose I'm having an investor money. Okay, suppose I'm having a huge investor money. So I definitely have to reach certain milestone in terms of profit. Okay, in terms of revenue. Now, the problem comes here. If I see certain segment of my learners, okay, my audience, my customers need this particular thing, but due to my commitment towards revenue, I cannot focus on this. So there is a gap happen. Okay, this is, I know the problem. I'm running a big company. I know the problem, but I cannot fulfill this because I have that prior commitment of achieving the revenue. Where the companies like us, okay, which are having more, you can say, strong or more control on the business, they actually focus on a customer point of. And being a bootstrap company, we also have to take care of the learners. Otherwise, nobody would appreciate us, and there we win the race. If you see the reviews of Edu4Sure, if you speak to the customers of Edu4Sure, you would find a lot of customers are repetitive customer. Like person took Excel course, they took another course, then another course. In this way, they understand that we value, their learning. We try to put significant value, and that's why they come to us. And this is the only way, to beat a competitive market. Otherwise, you can't, because there would be people who would be selling at lower charges, okay, at low cost like Udemy, and there would be higher. But you have to put a gap, or you have to fill a gap which is not fulfilled by both of them, and there you win the situation.
Wow, I think that's a great insight, like for all the viewers who are watching this video today. So basically, you have two main points that I could figure out, like from the whole long conversation. Number one was like, finding a solution to the problem. Like, if your business should be solution oriented rather than worrying about what the problem is and making it big or highlighting the problem. You should highlight towards the solution towards it and create it and offer it to your customers and clients. And the second one that I really loved about, like, what we talked about right now is, like, whenever big companies, they're coming up with certain concept, definitely for them to bring a small change, it will be a long chain of processes that they need to follow, and
Yeah.
that's where somewhere they stop. They say,
Yes,
let the gap be, if it is a little gap, till the time
exactly.
it widens. They'll wait for the market to widen. If they see a wide gap, only then they will bring out that change. So definitely for small companies, that's the chance where even if you see a small gap, start filling it, because you never know when that gap turns out to be a big gap in the market. So that
You
time
know,
will be a time where your company gets an advantage.
my startup in 2015 was selected by Google Startup Bootcamp. Okay, there were 67 selected, pan India were selected, and we were one of them. Now I met an investor over there, and he gave me one insight, okay, which was very inspiring as well. Okay, I do not want to name the guy, although it is very positive. He said me that the people, who are working in a big company, okay, the big company have a legacy that cannot change so fast. Okay, the startups can change fast according to the market dynamics, according to the customers, according to the vision they have. Because a big company have a legacy, they take time, although they may have a big R&D team, but they have a big processes as well. And from there only, I got a motivation that even the big companies come in this segment, we can, we can make a significant space over here, because we are trying to put significant value to the customers in our hearts and mind. So for example, if today we are having 30 plus courses, which is not a big number. Okay, the company, if you see now, e-learning space, 2000 plus courses, 500 plus courses, 1000 plus courses, we are having only 30 plus courses.
Right.
So 30 plus courses in so many years, because we regularly focus on updating the content. A particular domain uh, changes so fast today. If we do not changes the content, if we do not change the content according to that, the customers will not love. The customers will find it is again a same company which is providing the same content for the last 3 years, and that is why we are having less courses as compared to other e-learning. But the content is very, very much job oriented, very much relevant, and that is, our competitive edge. We can find so many reviews on Google about Edu4Sure where the people had said the same thing. If you want to get some mentoring without any cost, because when somebody buys a product, a big company may have a automated answer. So I repeat, I'm not against any big company. What I'm trying to say, some companies have an automated answer. Okay, this is a download option, this is a price, this we can give an offer code to purchase. But here you can actually speak to the trainer for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, clear your doubts, and then you can purchase a course. That is again a value addition, although we are not charging it for it, because the people, but before buying the product, you can actually speak to the trainer also about whether this course fits for you or not. I mean, when I say you can speak to the trainer, means you can converse with the trainer over the call. I mean, it is not over the chat, it is not a standard answers. So that is very specific. So it takes time. Okay, it takes time to solve query in this way. It is an extra burden to the company as well. But this is a way you can have a competitive edge, because when you are working in an ad tech company, the people are taking your courses to get benefit out of it, and to get a benefit whether this course is beneficial for them. Okay, this is a pre-requirement. If they do not know this, because a lot of company, I give you one example to make it more understand. Like for example, some people are confused whether Power BI is a tool by Microsoft, analytics visualization tool. So whether you should have a coding knowledge to work on Power BI or not. So coding is not required when you're learning analytics and visualization. but a lot of people do are not aware about it. Okay, so when they speak to us, they whether they take course or not, but they thank us that now I'm at least clear about this tool. So this is again a value addition, you know, to the customers learning curve as well. They're not aware about it. So many companies do the webinar, but how many attend? So to get to this segment, you have to speak one to one. It takes time, but this is the way to success in this market. Okay.
Wow, I think reviews coming down for Edu4Sure itself speaks about the brand and the brand value that it has created in the market. And
Mhm.
we have also seen that, in the past, again, 1-2 years, technology has overtaken businesses very fast. Like
Mhm.
the technological advantage that we were expecting to come down in 2025 had to happen in 2020 and 2021. So how far you were able to change those technological perspectives in Edu4Sure, like since the past 2 years?
See, in our business, technology has only helped us because our business is basically to connect the trainers to provide the certification program when you are sitting at your home. Okay, providing you the best course available in the market or best trainer or taking your doubt sessions. So technology has only helped us, in taking our services to the learners. So technology is not a challenge for us. Technology has only helped us.
But has it changed like the demands of the customers?
No, customers actually taking the courses because of, if you particularly you use the word pandemic, right? So if you talk about the post pandemic situation or the pandemic situation, the people are losing the job in the market. Okay, they want to skill themselves, and they're also at home, so they want to utilize the time. Okay, suppose there is no pandemic, there is no lockdown or something I'm talking about the last year. Okay, where we spend more of time at our home. Okay, so this was the best time for edtech company. Okay, especially the training company or the online certification training company. Okay, the people actually started more, learning at home. They wanted to skill themselves. They had no time to go out. They had a phobia of, losing the job, and they wanted to skill themselves. So all these environmental factors also helped us. And as far as technology is concerned, technology helped us to reach them through these tools, like we are using Zoom today to connect with each other. Similarly, in a pandemic situation, we had a remote training as well. So in this way, it only helped us.
Wow. So Edu4Sure has a e-learning platform. That's what you said, like, where
Yes,
people
yes.
can take courses at their own pace. So what led to
Mhm.
the start of this, like, especially like I could say a sideline of your business? Because you already had a good like revenue coming up from the training industry, like, I mean, from the corporate side. Then
Mhm.
why this e-learning side is something that you chose to add on to your services?
See, as I told you, when you ask me the challenge in this business, the trainer's loyalty is challenge, right?
Right.
Second, in a B2B segment, when you are training, when you are doing a corporate training, okay, it is not very much scalable, to be very honest. When we are providing the courses which anybody can buy, that is huge. I mean, whether it is a school student or college student, working professionals, retire, anybody can, go to do your courses. And that's why we created an e-learning platform where we launch various courses from data science to digital marketing, Excel, MS Office. So in this way, we basically, expanded our business. In this way, we are catering more people. Okay, we are not only limited to corporate. Okay, where the corporate had a regular budget of a year, and accordingly we got the clients. Okay, and there are too much coordination as well. So that portion dramatically reduce portion of revenue, I'm saying. And this self is the recorded session definitely increased, because it's a huge market. If I am your customer, okay, and I'm taking a course from you, directly from you, and if I like the course and it helped me in the job, definitely I will tell my network about this course. But if I am taking your course through my corporate, that is a part of a corporate training program, that I may not recall the brand as well. I only know the trainer. Are you getting my point? So when you are having a e-learning platform where you are having your own courses and directly reaching to the customer, your brand value also gets increased. Because through a corporate training, first of all, that business segment is less in terms of profit, in terms of getting market. But B2C segment is very huge, where the people directly take your courses. So both the ways it is beneficial. The first, there is no issue of trainers loyalty when you are selling your own courses. The brand gets recalled by the customer. Second, the third, it's a huge market. Okay, if you take the course, you can take a second course, you can take a third course, you can refer other people as well. And there's a huge market as well as compared to only corporate training. So corporate training and B2C, both are running in parallel, but definitely corporate training was started before we launch certain courses in a self-paced mode.
Wow. So what I can foresee is, like, in order to gain scalability, businesses can definitely try to shift their market segments or their client segments, like, that can help them to pitch to a market which is more scalable rather than their current businesses if the current business segment is not much scalable. So that's a great thought. I think that will definitely lead Edu4Sure in the long run in the years to come.
One thing I would like to add, and there is no category killing. I mean, the B2C segment is not killing our B2B business. B2B is separate, where we are pitching the corporate, right? Where our trainers are taking the training. In a self-paced mode, we are targeting a segment which cannot get a training through corporate, or which are not interested in that. They are interested in some other courses. I mean, sometimes we launch something which is a category killing. I mean, it is taking your own business, right? But these are the two different verticals, but giving a same kind of business to us. They're not killing each other.
That's great. So, what are your plans for the next years to come? Like, how do you want to move ahead with the current setup that you have?
Uh, you mean to say in future, how do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, like, how do you see
Please.
yourself growing in future?
See, one thing, Saakshi, I would like to say that being a bootstrap venture, we aim to stay profitable, because then only we can run the show. Okay, so being profitable is very important for a bootstrap venture. Otherwise, it gets vanished. So either you raise fund, get some users, raise another round of funding. But if you are a bootstrap venture, your aim should be staying profitable. At Edu4Sure, you do not find any course for free, because we do not want our free users and all. Although that is also good strategy that you give one course for free, but till now we have never put any course for free. Okay, we only have a paid customer. So our aim will remain to be profitable. Okay, if the time goes. And we have also tried some experiments and understand the market very closely. So now we just want to speed up on this. I mean, initially like 2015, 16, we did some experiments. 17, 18, we started launching. The first course which we launched was Excel. Many people told me in my network, my close friends, my well-wishers, that who will buy Excel course? Everybody knows Excel. Okay, but that is the most selling course of Edu4Sure, the Excel, because everybody needs Excel. And to be very honest, nobody knows Excel as well. I mean, very few people know Excel, and those who know Excel, either they are trainers or they are really Excel guru in in their company. The people call them Excel guru, because Excel is very difficult and Excel is very important in all jobs. So when we launch first course, okay, without getting a good suggestion about that course, we launched it, and we found the market was there. The people were buying Excel courses, and gradually we started launching other courses. Now today, as on today, we have 30 plus courses, but down the line we want more courses in the same manner. Like we will research on the courses, like for example, cyber security, we do not have, we are planning to have cyber security. Okay, so in this way we will start building on it. So down the line we also want to have more courses, so that we can cater more markets. In fact, our customers who are already our customer, they can also take our other courses. As I told you that we have repetitive customers as well. So we want to create more courses for our learners and to get more new learners. And we will always focus on a relevant content, which is significant as for the industry need and learners value, because that is what we learned in the last 5 years or so. And the same thing we just want to speed up now, because now we are not supposed to do many experiment. We have a very clear path now. We just have to speed up. And definitely, if I talk about the investors, then they can surely help us in growth when we show them the past success and the way ahead. So I'm not saying that taking investment is bad, but we just want to add significant value to our learners, and whoever from the investment point understand this fundamental, we would like to go ahead.
Wow.
So down the line, more courses, and definitely maybe some more collaborations and maybe some fundraising as well.
Wow, that's amazing to know your down the line goals. And we really wish, me and my team, we wish you and your team like success for the years to come. Thank you for delivering such an insightful talk today and talking to the viewers about like how Edu4Sure came up, and like, you know, from a business point of terms, definitely we talked about how we can be different from our competitors, how we can scale up. So a lot of key points from today's conversation, and I really thank you for being here today. Thank you so much.
I also want to thank you, okay, to invite me and discuss these things. Okay, thank you, Sakshi. Thank you so much.
Thank you. If you want to run a business successfully in today's world, you need to enter inside the digital age. You can't be waiting for physical things to come in. You can't be waiting just on physical resources to manage your business. Somewhere you need that facilitation handle called technology, which not only helps you to run your business fast, but it also helps you to create uniqueness in your business. How? This is something that is exactly there inside my book, which helps you to give a unique dimension to your business. It helps you to gather expertise in your own business. It helps you with the business secrets of the successful entrepreneurs from India. And not only that, it also helps you to design the systems as to how you can do it all by yourself. So this is a self-help book specially designed for solo entrepreneurs and small business owners. So whether you have an office from home or whether you have a small cubicle on rent, it really doesn't matter, as far as you can build your own uniqueness in the business and give it a definite boost in the years to come. How to grab your copy is really very simple. You just need to click on the link down below in the description box and your copy will be there. See you soon.